Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Against the Public for November 8th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, I have one free college basketball selection for Friday. That will kick off a massive weekend of sports, including your first full college basketball card. I'm going to be up very late with very little sleep, but we are going to go. The gloves are off this time of year, believe me. We are going to get ready to rock bookmakers as we have all week long and really over the last couple weeks. After we finish, please go to pickdawgz.com where you can expect to find my premium college football plays, my college basketball plays, NBA, NHL. We continue the busiest time of the year, and this is the time where we're going to make our move. Remember, you can get involved in tomorrow's college football 3-pack for $54.99. College basketball, NBA, and NHL 3-packs are $49.99. Now, with the college football 3-pack, I have two games up right now. I may have a third. I'm waiting on a number. If I don't get it, I'm not going to put it up. So there might be only two college football games up tomorrow. So there will be no 3-pack, but usually a 3-pack is $54.99. And of course, I'll have a 3-pack in college basketball, NHL, and NBA. Every 3-pack, every individual play always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. Also, if you want to access every play I release, just simply become an All Access member. And what a run All Access customers have been on after we added another 320 units to our bankroll last night. A few days into the college basketball season, we're already 7-4. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 10 plays. 56% winners in the National Hockey League. And I keep on telling you, don't sleep on the NHL. We had a massive winner with the Buffalo Sabres last night, another 2-0 night. 56% winners in the NHL this year, number one amongst cappers with at least 50 plays. Over the last week, overall, NHL customers have enjoyed a 13-3 run plus 1,058 units, number one overall, and that's just in 1 week. So we're still early in the season. Don't miss out. Get involved with an all-access pass or a season pass, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, in the NHL, 57% winners over the last 30 days. Also number one amongst cappers with at least 20 plays in that span. Really, that's all that needs to be said. You can jump on my 30-day pass for less than $11 a day, my 90-day pass for less than $10 a day. You guys know the drill. Or get that all-access pass for the next 365 days. You get every play that I release right up until this point, this time next year, for just about $3.70 a day. So you throw it on a credit card, we'll pay it off a little at a time, and I'll take you right through the NFL, college football, NHL, NBA, college basketball, and next year's Major League Baseball for one low price. Just hit that link below, take you straight to my selections. You'll notice that my season and all access packages have been prorated, so there's something there for everybody. And also too, I don't mention this a lot with the all access passes. I talk about the 30 and the 90 and the season long or the year pass, but there's also a 7-day package up there too. So if you want to dip your toe in the water and kind of see how it feels for a week, feel free to get involved with that as well. Before we get to your free play today, I just want to update you on which college basketball teams the public and the professionals are looking at for Friday. We're going to start with the 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 869, 870, UC Riverside Highlanders versus the BYU Cougars. Cougars minus 21, 153 is your total. 98% of the early betting has been on the Cougars, which has moved this number a half point after opening up 20.5. It looks like this number is going to continue to climb. We're already seeing a 21.5 at places like Pinnacle. There was no professional money reported yet on this game, so everything we see has been driven by the general public. Riverside dropped their first game of the year at Oregon, 91-76, but did cover by the slimmest of margins, 16.5. They covered against Oregon in game one. The Highlanders are 74-64 ATS over the previous 5 seasons. That's produced a small profit in 4 of their last 5 years. They're 36-30, one push. ATS as an underdog, and 4-3 ATS as a dog of 15 or more. Cougars knocked off Central Arkansas 88-50, covered a 34-point spread in their first game. The Cougars are looking to produce their third straight profitable season after a 16-13 ATS mark last year. They're now 33-27 over the last 2 seasons. BYU is 17-11 at home ATS and has covered 5 of their last 7 games as a 20-point favorite or more. The second game that looks to be getting a ton of action is game number 851, 852, Georgia State Panthers against Mississippi State Bulldogs. Bulldogs minus 19.5, 149.5 is your total. 95% of the tickets are on Mississippi State to open up betting. No movement yet on the number, which means it's probably just small public money. The Panthers won their opener 71-66 against Ball State as a 2.5-point favorite. And you can really, you look at this and you see where the movement's going. You can understand that because over the last 2 seasons, Georgia State has been horrible against the number. 18-32 ATS, has not turned a profit since 2020, and they only played 20 games that year. So not really, technically they played a season, but not a full season that year either. Only 7 teams have been worse than Georgia State against the number since 2022. Mississippi State smashed West Georgia, as expected, as a 27-point favorite in their first game, 95-60. Bulldogs were 16-14 ATS last year, 12-8 as a favorite, but has failed to cover 8 of their last 10 games as a 15-point favorite or more. It looks like Alabama is another game that the public's interested in. Alabama Crimson Tide's giving 86% of the early money, pushing that opening number up from the Tide minus 21.5 to 22.5. So those are 3 games that the public and the professional bet. We see a couple professional wagers in there, but that's where the public is looking at early on Friday. So you might want to, go with it or go against it. But those are some numbers to kind of give you an idea of whether or not you agree with what the public is doing. But that was just give you an idea where everybody's at. And as always, do your own research because it is important. It really helps your handicapping overall anyway. It's just some of these teams, we talked about Stetson last night. I mean, some of these teams, if you just do a little bit of research and a little bit of knowledge and you kind of take that knowledge and watch the games with that knowledge, you see things from a different perspective. So make sure you do your own research as well. But those are some numbers to go with the popular games so far for Friday. Okay, on to your free play. Won again last night. Free plays have been absolutely on fire. I think they won, 6 of the last 7 games. So let's try to make that 7 of 8. We'll go to 841, 842. By far the biggest game on the schedule. Number 9, North Carolina Tar Heels against the number 1 ranked Kansas Jayhawks at Allen Fieldhouse. Kansas is up to 8.5, opened up -7 at some spots. There are plenty of baits out there, so make sure to shop. We see 66% of the money on the heels, which means we've had some professional action on Kansas City with this line move, or on Kansas with this line move. And sure enough, if you go back and look at the reports, we have seen every respected wager come in on Kansas so far, including at Sports Interaction with some of the sharpest college basketball cappers are found. I've always been a believer in reading the line when 2 top 10 teams get together, and this number is telling me to take Kansas. We know that the Jayhawks have not been a reliable wager over the last couple of seasons, but it's a different story when they're facing a top 10 team. They're a completely different team, at least against the number. They're 9-5 ATS overall, 7-3 ATS when facing a team between 5 and 9. So I'll just say that again. When facing top 10 teams, they're on a 9-5 ATS run, and 7-3 when facing a team that's ranked between 5 and 9. In fact, they've only had 1 losing season against top 10 teams since 2015. They're 23-15 ATS combined since 2015. And we know about the Jayhawks bench, which was very important to them last year, and I think that's going to be the difference in this one. We're going to take Kansas and lay the points as your free play on Friday. Now get over to pickdawgz.com, jump on my all-access pass to ensure you'll never miss another best bet winner again. My individual plays are up there. My 3-pack is up there. Still working on college basketball. Another massive, looks like it's going to be a massive schedule for tomorrow. I love a lot of games because I think a lot of the numbers are off. So expect to see a lot of college basketball games up there. Got a massive NBA schedule or card up there as well. So we have individual games, 3-packs, all access passes, and my prorated season passes. Please pick one of those and let's have an amazing weekend. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Put some comments down in the YouTube channel. I love the comments. I love the feedback, good or bad. Any comments that you have for the show, I'll be more than happy to answer those and implement those if I think there's something that's going to benefit the show. And thank you once again for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for everybody who does that. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Friday.